Bombshell claims from a military whistleblower. UFO wreckage recovered by the U.S. kept classified by a secret government program for decades. Tonight, a world television exclusive you will only see on News Nation.
Mr. Chairman, ranking members and congressmen, thank you. I'm happy to be here. This is an important issue, and I'm grateful for your time. I was informed in the course of my official duties of a multi-decade UAP crash retrieval and reverse engineering program.
If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries, yeah. My name is David Charles Grusch. I was an intelligence officer for 14 years.
David Grusch. David Grusch. David Grusch.
Former Pentagon official David Grusch
claims he's viewed evidence of a UFO crash retrieval program.
The UAP task force was refused access to a broad crash retrieval program.
So you're vouching for this guy?
What incentive would so many people with that kind of qualification have to come forward and make something up?
Secrets he says no one has ever shared publicly before.
These are retrieving non-human origin technical vehicles, call it spacecraft if you will, non-human, exotic origin.
Non-human origin.
So you would think things like actually having alien bodies would be much more significant evidence of there being aliens.
No evidence has been presented at all.
I don't want to be proven wrong about aliens.
What is there to these claims that have been made?
If you're following stuff about aliens and about UFOs and what U.S. lawmakers are saying about all of this, things are very confusing right now.
Are we alone? And if we were not, would you even tell us?
I would refer that question to the Department of Defense and let them answer that question for you. Go ahead.
We have spacecraft from another species.
We do, yeah.
Alien spacecrafts.
Certainly interesting.
I'm here to protect national security, and I'm just trying to put all the general topics out there for public conversation to hold our government accountable, really.
For the record, if you were me, where would you look? Titles, programs, departments, regions, if you could just name anything.
I'd be happy to give you that in a closed environment. I can tell you specifically.
They miss the significance time and time again of the finding made by the Inspector General of the Intelligence Community when he referred David Grusch's matter to Congress for investigation, that Mr. Grusch's allegations were credible and urgent.
But do you have any reason to believe that the U.S. government has hurt or killed anybody connected to these programs, American citizens?
What we're witnessing right now is, quite frankly, the greatest legislative failure in American history.
So what happened to that vehicle?
So we knew where it was being stored at a particular location after the crash, and then the military came in and we grabbed it towards the end of the war, 1944, 1945. There were concerns, like I stated during the hearing, of people that have espoused that to me. And of course, I brought some of those officers to the Inspector General, the Intelligence Community Inspector General, because I'm like, this is serious. Whether you believe my allegations or not, this is a government transparency issue at large.
How many crash retrieval incidents have there been?
It is double digit. They've kept the secret for so many years. They knew me. They knew what I was looking into. They felt that they were kind of limited in bringing people in, the support they were getting. Their treatment was harsh sometimes. And I guess they weren't really feeling the love anymore.
I'm skeptical, I guess. I think maybe it's fabricated to an extent based on our beliefs.
Yeah, it's like manifesting your own reality based on your... No, I totally get that, even some of the metaphysics. And I was like super careful with confirmation bias and all that.